Y'all, we are back again for another video today, man. Switching it up a little different and coming outside today. It's a beautiful day out, beautiful morning. So I wanted to just sneak a video in before I got a cut. And I was just trying to give some thought and think about what's the next thing I want to talk about. Because like I said, I don't want to just do videos on YouTube just to try to make bread. Like I want to actually put thought into them and put out something that could actually, help somebody or let somebody know, man, like it's people out there in the same spot as you are. And one of the things I was thinking about is, had I done certain things in my life or had somebody told me the truth about certain things in my life when I was younger, how my life could have potentially turned out. And it just ultimately it made me think of the truth. And had I known certain truths as a kid, or not as a kid, but as a young man, how that would have impacted my life. And one of the truths, like, I needed to hear in terms of, this is no shot at nobody else, I'm talking about me. Had somebody told me the truth about basketball from a young age, I think my life could have turned out, a little different. Just being honest. Like, for example, we'll do a little story hour. At my job, you can start working there at 18 and become a driver helper. And this info is for a young kid who just graduated high school. Let's say they wanted to play a sport in college, but it didn't work out for them. And now they just trying to think of what's the next move. They don't know what to do for work. They just watch this video. This is for you. So at my job, at 18 years old, you can become what's called a driver helper. What a driver helper is you don't drive the truck, but every day, the drivers have loads we got to deliver. And if one of the drivers is assigned a big load, they normally give a helper, a driver helper. So they help break down the truck with them and make the deliveries and they come back. So you sitting in the driver's seat all day. Once the truck is stopped, you helping the driver deliver the product. You could work from anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. You could work 5 to 6 days. Basically, to be honest, man, you can work as much as you want. It's just all about your work ethic. And to throw some numbers out there, ballpark numbers, you probably could make anywhere from $45,000 to $60,000 at 18 years old, being a driver helper, fresh out of high school. No lie. If you got your diploma and you don't have anything crazy on your record, man, they'll hire you. So this is how I wish somebody would have told me. And I'm not trying to knock on anybody because I wanted to play basketball in college and I had nobody in the trucking industry I knew at the time that I was close to that could really tell me this information. So let's say I had a son. Let's say his name was MJ. I got all girls, but I'm making up a fake son for the scenario. So MJ, let's say MJ was a pretty good high school player. He got recruited, but he didn't get any like full scholarship offers. So MJ didn't know what he wanted to do for college. Me having certain experience in the trucking field, I would have sat MJ down. I would have been like, hey man, MJ, listen to this. You could take the advice or you cannot take the advice. It's up to you. But right now, you 18, you in shape, about 6'3", 6'4", around 185, 190. You in shape. You can follow directions. Right now, son, you can go to my job, apply, and be a driver helper. And you can bust your ass, come to work on time, work hard, have a positive attitude, and be making 45 to 60K in your first year. And because you 18 and I see you working, I won't even throw you out the house. So for 1 year, you can work at our job. We can work together, and you can stay at the crib and save all that money. So the following year, I'm gonna make you get your own place just because I know you got some bread. So you can come Work at my job. From 18 to 21, you can be a driver helper, busting your ass and working hard and making around 45 to 60K. No college debt, no living expenses your first year. All you probably got is just you want to buy an outfit or buy food. You have no bills your first year. So from 18 to 21, you can be a driver helper. At 21, if you've worked hard, you haven't been late to work, people like working with you, and you highly recommend it, what they gonna do is ask you, do you want to get a CDL for free? You don't have to go to a school out of pocket. They will send you to a driving school for free and give you a CDL, which is probably cost thousands if you did it on your own. So at 21, they're going to offer you a chance to go to school and get your CDL. Boom, you get your CDL. Now, at 21, let's say that whole year you're 21, let's say you have some pretty nice size routes, you can make anywhere from 80 to 100,000 at 21 years old. With all your bills are, you might have a phone bill, you might have your rent, your utilities, you don't have student loan debt, and you might have one credit card. And another thing I'll say to you, at 18, set up a savings account, get some life insurance, and get your 401k. Get them three things and get a small credit card. Get those four things. So you building your credit, you saving money, you building up your 401k. What was the other thing I said? And you building up a life insurance policy. So by the time you're 21, you got money in all these three entities. You got cash, you got life insurance, you got a 401k, and you got credit. At 21 years old, when you get your CDL, your pay is going to jump anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 potentially. So let's say from 20 to 21, let's say you making 85,000K and you still got all these entities. So from 21 to 25, you saving all your money, you living right, you're not going out crazy. You know what I'm saying? You being disciplined. You might have a little girlfriend, but she's like-minded like you. Y'all both don't have no kids. So from 21 to 25, you busting your ass. When you turn 25, you should probably have around 150K saved in cash. You got a 401k that give the full. So if you give, so with most companies for a 401k, I think the max is like 6%. Put 6% into your 401k, they will match you 6%. So do that. Your life insurance policy should have some bread. Your credit should be good. Let's say you're using your credit for gas and small things and you paying on time. Your credit should be good. Like your savings should be good. I forgot the other thing. But them four things, credit, your life insurance, your 401k, and your savings should all be solid by the time you're 20, 25. In your savings, if you've been responsible, you should at least have 150. From 18 to 25, you should at least have $150,000 saved. So from 18 to 24, let's say you still rocking with your girl, y'all don't have any kids, and y'all thinking about marriage, and you have $150,000 in just money to bring to the table. MJ, y'all could do it. Y'all could do a handful of things. You think about marriage, having a wedding. You could think about marriage and having a small wedding, and potentially saving to put a down payment on a house or a duplex. What I would tell you, son, one of my opinion, have a small wedding if you love this girl, and look to buy a duplex. Live in one half, rent out the other half. So now you got two streams of income flowing. And do your research before you buy the duplex. So you don't want to buy a duplex and you need plenty of work done to it and it's just a mess. So do your research, hire somebody that can look over it for you and give you the best information to get a good, ready to move in duplex where you're getting income from one side, living in the other side. So you basically living rent free. So let's say from 25 to 30, y'all married, y'all got a duplex that's paying, basically you living there for free because the other tenants are paying your rent. So you basically living for free. You got a duplex that's probably worth such and such. You got a 401k that's high. You got a savings that's high. You got a credit that's high. Your wife probably works. Y'all don't have no kids, so she doing her thing. So let's say from 25 to 30, keep working your job. You building good rapport. You've been there, what, damn near 12 years now. Everybody likes you. They've even asked you to be a supervisor, but don't be no supervisor because the drivers make more than the supervisor. So don't do that. Now, y'all think about buying a house. And by the time you should be 30 years old, you should at least have damn near 250 saved, son. At least 250K saved. You got those three other things too. Your 401k is high. Your credit is good. And what else? I always be getting lost. And your life insurance policy is high too, because you constantly contributing. And your duplex now is close. It ain't gonna be close to being paid off, but you're not losing money from your duplex, and it's paying for itself. So now you got money. You got 250K to do something with. You could either put a down payment on a house. You could look into buying your own truck and having your own little side business. Let's say you cutting hair. You could go back to school and get your license. There's so many things you can do. You debt free. You don't have no student loans. You don't have no credit card debt. You don't have none of that. You married already. And let's say y'all probably at 30 years old, y'all thinking about having a kid. Have a kid. You still living in a duplex and y'all thinking about buying a house. Y'all do your research. Y'all move to Menominee Falls. You buy a really nice house. Let's say you put down a down payment for a house that's worth 600,000. You got to give what, 20%? Well, it depends. If this is your first, you get a first FHA, first time homeowners loan. You ain't got to put down no money. You buy a $600,000 house. You still got, and with the duplex, you put another tenant in the other side of the duplex. So now you got money from that coming in. You got your savings. You got your insurance. You got your credit. And you got your life insurance. And you don't have any big debt. Your kid come. You staying in Menominee Falls. You got the income coming in from the duplex. Your credit is good. Your life insurance is good. You still got a good job. Your wife is good. Your baby good. All that, MJ. All that. That's truth. That's information. Your life can potentially be like that, son. If you're willing to accept the fact that, basketball, you kind of came to the end of the road, basically. Let's say you walk on to a D2, play 4 years, have a good solid 4 years. And let's say you make it overseas and play in like a lower level league, making, I don't know, 40, 50,000. That's cool. And that's dope. But what you in it for? You in for it to just say you played pro? Or are you trying to make some money and trying to build up a portfolio and take care of a family one day, son? Which option is for you? At the end of the day, I can't tell you what to do. But as your father, I can give you some truths and you decide what's best for you. That's me being honest with my son. I wish that I had somebody be honest with me. And I'm not saying I didn't get anything from going to college, because I did. To be honest, I wouldn't even have got into trucking if I didn't go to college, because the way the events happened, that's going to be another video. But I needed honesty and truth in my life, or I wouldn't have made even the decisions I did make. I wouldn't have made those if somebody was honest with me. And I think that's the one thing that's lacking in society today, is people accepting the truth, not your truth, or this is my, no, the truth. People being honest And I feel like that's how this country is going to move forward. Like if I'm sick and I go to the doctor, I don't need the doctor to say, "Oh, you look okay." I need you to diagnose me and tell me what's wrong with me. F my feelings. Because if you lying to me and trying to make me feel good, I'm going to die because you wasn't honest. If I'm not doing good financially and I go to see an accountant, says, "Oh, well, you're not doing too bad. You'll be all right." No, I'm doing horrible. And if I keep living this way, I'm going to be on the street. Like I need people to be honest with me. If I'm tripping, I need my wife to tell me I'm tripping. I need my family to get on me and hold me to a standard and be like, "Mark, you need to do better." So, man, it's just tough. Like, I feel like telling the truth is frowned upon, especially if it's a hard truth. Even with this election, you don't know what candidate is telling the truth. You don't know what candidate is lying. I think they both lying. Who knows? But it's just sad today that if you do tell the truth about some things, you consider the bigot, non-inclusive, insensitive, racist, all of that stuff. And it's like, nah, I'm telling you the truth out of love. With friends today, if you tell the truth, "Oh man, who is dude? You think he better than us?" Like, no, I'm just being honest, bro. It's not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just being honest. Like the wife and I, we kind of had a bumpy week last week, but we sat down and we told each other the truth. We accepted it, and we like, yeah, you know what? We are gonna change that. We're gonna change that, and we're gonna keep this shit pushing. It helped. It helped us move forward and get better, not just ignoring it. So I feel like America, it's okay to tell the truth. Yeah, people might be hurt in the in the time being, but overall, like hearing the truth is gonna be good for just growth and development. You can't correct nothing if you're afraid to say something is wrong. Or if you're afraid to say something can be done better. And ultimately, like my truth, and that's what my truth is with God and Jesus Christ. Like I need that truth. Because if I'm too prideful and I keep living in my mistakes, I'm never gonna be better. So that's my message to y'all now, man. Don't be afraid to tell people you love the truth. No matter, it's up to them how they take it. But I feel like if they love you and they respect you, they will be willing to listen. I'm willing to listen to the truth, even if it's harsh. My wife is willing to listen to the truth. Even my little baby, who too is willing to listen to the truth. And I feel like if she keep that and she's open to listening to people who've been there before, I think she will do okay in life. My youngest one too. So that's my message to y'all today, man. I love y'all. I'm about to get to this haircut, get the day started, man. Hope y'all have a good one. Y'all tap in with me, man. Watch the video, man. I appreciate all the people who subscribed so far. And I'm gonna keep going with this, man. It's Cut Talk 525 podcast. Look out for me, man. I got some cool haircut videos coming. And I want to get back to being down in the shop and getting the guys together again. That's been tough lately just because everybody busy. So that's why I've been doing my thing on my own. But I want to coordinate and get everybody back together. And there's some other dope group interviews I want to do down there too. So yeah, man, y'all tap in with me. I love y'all. I'm out.